Hey, it's Johnny Mo. How are you? And I'm going to talk to you in this podcast about three things that will help you become successful in this business. The first thing that we need to understand is that this is a business. I talk about this all the time, that this is a business and we need to run it like a business. If you don't run it like a business, then you're just self-employed and the business actually runs you. We come into the office on Monday not knowing which direction to go, what to do, what tasks to do. And that's the reason why, number one, time blocking is one of the most critical things you can do. And when you're time blocking, you're focused on lead generation. You're focused on high yield activities. A lot of activities that we get ingrained in throughout the day, we can do in the evening during low productivity time. You don't need to be watching Dancing with the Stars or The Bachelor or anything like that. You can actually be doing some of this low yield activity stuff at that time, like making open house flyers or creating the perfect ad. During high yield activity time, Monday through Friday from say 8:30 to 5, 6 o'clock, you're focused on getting appointments, having conversations, reaching out to potential home sellers, potential home buyers, following up. That's the majority of our job. So having a time block schedule is vital. So I would suggest to everybody, and the first thing that I start with people is identify your high yield activities, put them in order, make sure that you're not moving on to another activity until those are done. 2, know your numbers. Know how many conversations you need to have per day. Know how many appointments you need to have per week in order to hit your numbers. We go into that deeply in training. And if you go to the 8 weeks to greatness course, you can get into that. You can get all the spreadsheets and everything to plan your business, because business planning and having these numbers is vital. It's tapping you into the management level of your business, and it's the management level of your business which is going to free you from that inconsistency. You're going to become more consistent. Number 3, what we need to do is create a strategy. And from the lead generation quadrant, this is where we start to make our strategy. From the lead generation quadrant, we understand that there's phone calls, that there's networking, that there's online and social, and then there's traditional things. So phone calls, who are you going to call and when are you going to call? Expired, for sale by owners, past clients, sphere of influence, your power circle. When are you going to call these people? Your follow-ups, your leads that are sitting inside of your pipeline or inside of your pond or your shark tank, however you set up your CRM. When are you going to network? I can tell you networking is the key to my business. I don't spend any money to network, but it has exploded my business. It has for 17 years. Having those connections, having other people vouch for you or introduce you to other people is so vitally important. Okay, so when are you going to network? What events are you going to network? Who are you going to network with? Because the goal is to not necessarily getting good with that person, but to cultivate that person to speak on your behalf and teach them how to give referrals. And usually it's other business owners. And when you start to build B2B versus B2C type models, you have more people out there with a bigger influence speaking for you. When are you going to do and what are you going to do on social media? Are you going to do just dark ads? You're going to buy portal leads? You're going to buy some other kind of leads? You're going to do Google pay-per-click? Are you going to build community pages or groups? What are you going to do? You're going to showcase other businesses? What is your strategy and when are you going to do it? And then the traditional stuff, just listed, just sold postcards, newspapers, any other kind of print advertising, radio, TV, podcast, blogs. When are you going to do any of this stuff? Right? Door knocking, if that's your thing. So when you sit there and look at the lead generation quadrant, you build a strategy from it, then you can implement it into your lead generation time block. You're able to hit all 3 most important things. And we're being bombarded from all sorts of different directions with shiny objects, or this person did this, or that one did this, and I want to try that. But when you have your own unique strategy, time blocked, and you're lead generating, then that's all you stay focused on. You look at the results, make sure that you're getting an ROI on your time, making sure that you're getting leads, and you adjust as needed. But when you stay focused and stay the course and do what you're supposed to do it how you want to do it, you actually work less and make more. versus being all over the place and trying what Bobby tried or Mary tried or Ginny had luck with this and Timmy had luck with that, and trying to always grasp at what everybody else is doing. Do you. Focus on you, focus on people, focus on the community, and your business will thrive. Hey, listen, man, if you need any help with this, reach out to me. I can help you double your business. Just go to the gciacademy.com. We have lots of products, affordable products. We don't try to rake anybody over the coals. We don't want to rake anybody over the coals. We want to help agents. And with what's going on with all these other iBuyer type programs out there, the Big Z, Amazon, and things like that, we have to really start to look at our business, because there's downward pressure coming from people with big pockets trying to maybe put us out of business or reduce our income by giving some level of automation. Why? Because they can. They have big, deep pockets. So you need to be aware of these things and position yourself the best that you can, understanding your SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And when you understand your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, then you can eliminate or shield yourself best you can from the threat. You can create opportunities that are out there and they're abundant. You can understand what your weakness is and work on your strengths to overcome those weaknesses. If you need me, reach out to me, gciacademy.com. Go make it an awesome day. Happy selling, everybody.